The Power of Positive Thinking by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. Hi, this is Damon. So I'm about to read some of you some bedtime stories and something to make life a little easier for you and help you advance through some things that you just may not know are easy to advance through. So here we go. The Power of Positive Thinking. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Here's the introduction. The purpose of this book is direct and simple. My aim is to set forth certain principles in a logical and understandable manner so that the reader may learn a practical method by which he can build for himself, with God's help, the kind of life he deeply desires. If you will sincerely and persistently practice these principles and formulas, you can experience an amazing improvement within yourself. You can modify or change the circumstances in which you now live, assume control over them rather than continue to be directed by them. Your relationships will improve. You will become a more popular, esteemed, and well-liked individual by mastering these principles. And by mastering these principles, you will enjoy a delightful new sense of well-being. You may attain a degree of health not previously known by you and experience a new and keen pleasure in living. You will become a person of greater usefulness and will wield an expanded influence. How can I be so certain? The answer is simply that at the Marble Collegiate Church in New York City, we have taught a system of creative living based on spiritual techniques, carefully noting its operation in the lives of hundreds of people. It is no speculative series of extravagant assertions that I make, for these principles have worked so efficiently over so long a period of time that they are now firmly established as documented and demonstrable truth. The system outlined in this book is a perfected and amazing method of successful living. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. This is chapter 1. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you can not be successful or happy. But with sound self-confidence, you can succeed. A sense of inferiority or inadequacy interferes with the attainment of your hopes, but self-confidence leads to a self-realization and successful achievement. Because of the importance of this mental attitude, this book will help you believe in yourself and release your inner powers. It is appalling to realize the number of pathetic people who are hampered and made miserable by the malady popularly called the inferiority complex, but you need not suffer from this trouble. When proper steps are taken, it can be overcome. You can develop a creative faith in yourself, faith that is justified. After speaking to a conventional businessman in a city auditorium, I was on the stage greeting people when a man approached me and with a peculiar intensity of manner asked, "May I talk with you about a matter of desperate importance to me?" I asked him to remain until the others had gone. Then when he went backstage and sat down, I'm thinking, I'm in this town to handle the most important business deal of my life. Probably is what he's thinking. In this town to handle the most important business deal of my life, he explained. If I succeed, it means everything to me. If I fail, I'm done for. I suggested that he relax a little, that nothing was quite that final. If he succeeded, that was fine. If he didn't, well, tomorrow was another day. I have a terrible disbelief in myself, he said dejectedly. I have no confidence. I just don't believe I can put it over. I am very discouraged and depressed. In fact, he lamented, I'm just about sunk. Here I am, 40 years old. Why is it that all my life I have been tormented by inferiority feelings, by lack of confidence, by self-doubt? I listened to your speech tonight and what you talked about the power of positive thinking, and I wanted to ask, how can I get some faith in myself? There are 2 steps to take, I replied. First, it is important to discover why you have these feelings of no power. That requires analysis and will take time. We must approach the maladies,